We have a real treat today here on Life Lessons because we have three of the most beautiful women in eastern Idaho here with us. Lois, Nina, and Dolly. And they have lived in MorningStar longer than just about anybody. You were the first to move in, Dolly, right? In 2009. And Lois, it's a big year for you. Tell me what happened in April.
I had my 100th birthday.
100 years. And did you have a big party or anything?
Yes, we did, down in front of my door.
Do you feel like you're 100?
Some days.
Yeah? You only look 42.
Thank you.
Now, I've been taught to never ask a woman her age, so you'll have to forgive me, but do you mind telling us how old, Nina, you are, and Dolly too?
I'm 98.
I'm 95.
Oh my word, so we've got 300 years almost of wisdom in this room. And what I want to ask you is, first of all, how are you all doing with COVID-19?
Well, I'm doing fine. I still drive. I still have my car here, and so I go out to the stores and the post office. I put on my mask.
You're still out and about.
And I'm out and about. I like to be out and about a little more.
Has it been hard not having family members come to visit?
Yes, it is for me.
Well, I am alone pretty much. I have one granddaughter or niece, and she lives in Pocatello. And she comes up about once a week to visit me, and we visit out on the patio. We sit outside. And I haven't been anywhere for 3 or 4 months, but once to the doctor. Other time I've been here all the time. I think they take good care of us. We've really done pretty good, I think.
And Lois, how about you? You doing all right with the coronavirus?
Yes.
Have you ever seen a time such as this with everything going on in the world?
No.
No, I haven't. I just remember living through the Depression years back in the early 30s.
What did you learn during those times, Dolly?
Well, I learned that you had to get by on very little because you didn't have the finances like we have. And it was very hard times. I remember my mother and dad very hard to live through what they had to live through.
No. Lois, do you remember the Depression years?
I do.
What do you remember about them?
That we grew a big garden. And we had potatoes and corn and carrots. Mother would never let us pick the corn because she said, "You don't wait till the ears are full. I'll pick the corn." And then the potatoes, we always put in a cellar for winter. Also cabbage, heads of cabbage.
You were self-sufficient.
And usually at night what we ate was bread and milk. We had a cooked breakfast and a cooked meal at noon. Mother made 6 great big loaves of bread every other day.
And that's what you had for dinner, bread and milk. How about you, Nina?
Well, I was born up by Driggs, and I didn't remember that it was a depression because we had plenty to eat. We lived on a farm, and us kids had everything we thought we needed. I remember my mother had 2 dresses, one for church and one for housework. And I remember in the winter we had a covered wagon that they drove us to school, and there was an old stove in the covered wagon to keep us warm. But in the other time of the year, we walked back and forth. I think it must have been maybe a couple of miles, I can't remember. But I don't ever remember being hungry or anything.
Yeah.
Well, no, we had our own gardens, and we had our own chickens and our pork and the beef, their milk. So, you know, we were self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember the President Roosevelt having to provide jobs. My dad went out and dug ditches around and canals so that he could earn some money. We had a big family.
Yeah.
10 children.
10 children, and how many in your family?
4.
And how about you, Lois? How many kids in your family?
There were 7.
7. Now, I have to ask, do you have any remaining siblings still alive?
I have 2 sisters.
2 sisters. How about you, Nina?
I have 1 sister.
1 sister.
And I'm alone. I'm the remaining one of my parents and my siblings.
You're the last one standing.
I am.
Wow. I have so much more I want to ask you, so next week we're going to have more with these 3 wonderful ladies. Be sure to tune in.